The four types of tissues are epithelial, muscular, and connective, and nervous. This is my drawing of the four types of tissues. Epithelium covers the body surface and lines body cavities. Muscular or muscle tissue provides movement, and connective tissue supports and protects body organs. Nervous tissue provides a means of rapid internal communication by transmitting electrical impulses. These are the different types of epithelium. Simple squamous, there's a picture of it, and then simple cuboidal, and then simple columnar epithelium, and stratified columnar epithelium. Let's picture that, and then stratified squamous epithelium, and then transitional epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium. The function of it is filtration, diffusion, osmosis, and covering of the surfaces. And then the location is in air sacs of the lungs and walls of the capillaries and linings of the blood and lymph vessels, part of the membranes lining body cavities and covering viscera. Simple cuboidal is the function of it is protection, secretion, and then the location is surface of ovaries, linings of kidney tubules, and linings of ducts of certain glands. And then simple columnar epithelium is protection, secretion. The function of it is protection, secretion, and absorption. And then the location is linings of the uterus, stomach, and intestines. And then pesto-stratified columnar epithelium, protection, secretion, and movement of mucus. And then the location is linings of the respiratory passages. And then stratified squamous epithelium is protection. It's located in the superficial layer of the skin and linings of oral cavity and throat, vagina, and canal. And then stratified cuboidal epithelium, protection, and location is linings of ducts of mammary glands, sweat glands, salivary glands, and pancreas. And then stratified columnar epithelium is protection, secretion, and then location is part of the male urethra and linings of larger ducts of excretory glands. And then transitional epithelium is the function of it is stretchability and protection. And then the location is inner lining of urinary bladder and linings of uterus and part of the urethra. Major cell types in connective tissue are fibroblasts and macrophages and mast cells. And then connective tissue fibers are collagen fibers, and ligaments, tendons, elastic fibers, and reticular fibers. This is my drawing of the different types of connective tissue, and the areolar tissue is right there, and then adipose tissue is right there, and then dense connective tissue is right there, hyaline cartilage is right there, elastic cartilage, fibrocartilage, and bone and blood. So areolar tissue bends organs, and the location is beneath skin, between muscles, and beneath epithelial tissues. And then adipose tissue, the function of it is protects, insulates, and stores fat. Location is beneath skin, around kidneys, behind eyeballs, on surface of heart. And reticular connective tissue supports, and it's in walls of liver and spleen. And then dense connective tissue bends body parts, and it's in tendons and ligaments, deep layer of skin. And then hyaline cartilage supports, protects, provides framework, and it's in the ends of bones and nose, rings in the walls of respiratory passages. And elastic cartilage supports, protects, provides flexible framework. It's located in framework of external ear and parts of larynx or larynx. Fibrocartilage supports, protects, absorbs shock, and it's in between bony parts of spinal column and parts of pelvic girdle and knee. And then bone supports, protects, provides framework, and it's in bones of skeleton. And then blood is transports substances, helps maintain stable internal environment, and it's in throughout the body within a closed system of blood vessels and heart chambers. This is a picture of the skeletal muscle tissue, and this is a picture of the smooth muscle tissue, and then this is a picture of the cardiac muscle cell, cardiac muscle cells. Cardiac muscle tissue. The function of skeletal muscle tissue is voluntary movements of skeletal parts, and location is muscles usually attached to the bones. That's where they're located at. And smooth muscle tissue is involuntary movements of internal organs, and then it's in walls of hollow internal organs. And cardiac muscle tissue, contraction for heartbeats, and then it's in heart muscle. Neurons are the cells responsible for the actions of the nervous system, or nerves, or they can be called nerve cells, which is what they are. And then neuroglia is known as nerve glue, and they lend support to and are crucial to the functioning of neurons. So the difference between neurons and neuroglia are neurons are the cells of the nervous system, which receive and transmit nerve impulses. And then neuroglia is the supporting nervous system cells, which provides mechanical and structural support to neurons. Nervous tissue is found in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Here's a picture of my neuron. And an axon is the thicker part of the leg, and then the smaller part of the leg is a dendrite, and then the soma is this big old circle, the big head, like big old circle, carrying, and then the inside of that little circle is the nucleus, and then the other smaller ones on the outside of the big one are the neurological cell, holding like the legs and stuff and combining it together. It's like the glue.